Hey guys, it is Tanya and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another speed build. Today I'm actually building a community lot, which is not something I do on the channel very often because typically I find it to be a little bit more fun to build spaces your Sims might live in versus just visit for a little while. But I was kind of in the mood to build a community lot and it's been a really long time. And instead of building a single community lot, I'm building one that has 3 community lots in one. So we are building in downtown Willow Creek. This is just like on the community lot strip that is in that world. And the building that was originally here was a gym. And the outside of it kind of looked like it was 2 buildings that were connected. This whole area does. Like Willow Creek is New Orleans inspired. And so I wanted to take that idea of like the two connected buildings, but actually make them different community lots, even though they're sharing the same lot, if that makes sense. And somebody had suggested to build a vet lot. So I decided that was going to be the primary thing that I was working on. And you can see me messing around with colors and different fences and doors and windows and stuff here. I was very indecisive exactly on the look I was going for, other than, you know, the 2 connected buildings. But what we end up having is over on the right side, that ends up being a vet clinic, the top and bottom floor. And then over on the left, the bottom floor is a gym, which ends up being very small and being more like just boxing and like weights. And then the top floor, which has a side entrance I will be adding in a little while, is actually a cafe spot. So I was really excited about that combo. It's kind of a strange one. And I did set this as a vet clinic lot, so that way your Sims could actually bring their pets here to, heal them if they have any ailments, because you can only have it be functional if it's set as that type of lot. Whereas a gym, you can go and, punch the punching bags, even if it's technically classed as a vet. It's kind of strange if you're like, I'm going to go to the vet to punch a punching bag, but in The Sims, it does work that way, so that is what I went ahead and did. The cafe won't be entirely functional, but like it's still sort of functional. And what I mean like by that is it won't automatically have somebody like manning the area that you would buy like a coffee from, but you should be able to hire somebody to do that, so it would be functional to some extent. Whereas if I made it anything other than a vet office, that whole part of this lot would not be functional. So that's how I went ahead and did this. And as you can see, as I was explaining all of that, the build's starting to come together on the exterior here. I decided to have these roof bits. At first, I was thinking flat roofs would make more sense, but I liked how this looked a little bit better, so I went with that in the end. And just trying to figure out some fencing up there. I wanted to sort of have like a trellis. And so just playing around with that and adding a sign for the gym. And then this is going to be where the staircase is up on the side to get into the cafe space, which I'm gonna be honest, it's the last spot that we decorated, but it is by far my favorite of the 3 like community lots that I did on this lot. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. Also, there is some land behind this area. There's like some grassy space behind the lots, and that ends up just being sort of a dog training area, which I don't do when I first do the vet. I do like the inside of the vet, and then we do the gym, and then follow up with the cafe. But then I finish the exterior out back with like some training spaces at the end, because I think I forgot about it when I was working on the vet office. So I came back to that a little bit later. But right now I'm trying to figure out what the best layout is, because you need a lot of space for all of the different machines and stuff that come with the vet career, which is one that came with cats and dogs. And I remember when they first announced cats and dogs, watching that trailer, I was unbelievably excited that you could be a vet, that you could own a vet office. That was not something I was expecting to get with like a pets expansion, but it does make sense considering we were only getting cats and dogs, not also like birds and I don't know, rodents. We have rodents now, but we don't talk about them. But I mean, it makes sense, but it was something we hadn't had before, so I was very excited about it. But I haven't played as it in a while. Does anyone really enjoy playing as the vet career? All I remember is being very annoyed by how many pets came in and either puked or had hairballs absolutely everywhere. And no matter how much I cleaned them up, I could never keep up with it. It was so bad because you just had to have like one cat that had a specific illness where they would puke every couple seconds. And your entire office, like you couldn't see the floor. It was bad. That's my memory of it. I don't know if they've changed it since then, because the last time I played as a vet in The Sims 4 was, shortly after Cats and Dogs came out. But if it's still like that, let me know. And because of that, I made sure to add like a robot vacuum in here. And I know in real life, if your Roomba, sucked up dog vomit or like poo, that would be a nightmare. That'd cause way more of a mess. You don't want to have, no, don't even think about it. But in The Sims, I found it very helpful. So I'm really glad that, Cats and Dogs did come with the robot vacuums. Of course, you could use like the regular vacuums now that we have the Bust the Dust kit too. But we already had the robot ones with this, so to have it just automatically go off and clean, I did make sure to add one of these into the vet portion of this lot. Anyway, downstairs you could see that I put together like some offices for your Sims to be seen in, or your Sims pets to be seen in. And then up here, this is where I put the surgery station. So there's a secondary waiting room up here. There's also a few of the, those are vending machines. I was like, what are those called? Where you can sell various things for pets, like different like treats and stuff. I'm trying to think what some of them do. I don't remember. It's been that long. But I know there's some things you can craft and make as a vet in the game to sell in those machines, and your Sims and people can buy them to give to their pets. So I want to make sure to have some of those, and then just adding some posters and this beautiful painting over here as well. I changed the colors a few times, but that's not surprising. I always do that. I'm very indecisive with colors in every aspect of every build that I do. So, just doing my average color changing. Oh, I swapped out the paintings because I wanted to use like these foxes, I think they are, those are from Tiny Living, I believe. I thought that they were really cute, and I also added some of these signs, like this one. Do not poop here. Very important. Hopefully your dog has learned how to read. I hope you taught them, because they need to know. This is a no poop zone. And yeah. These are the offices downstairs. We're popping back down here because I wanted to, customize them. All I did before was throw in the table and do nothing else in there. So popping back in here and getting some cabinetry as well as a sink and a couple of other decorations. I did keep them fairly simple because they were pretty small, and I wanted to make sure that they were still functional because that was the whole purpose of this lot. So I didn't want to put too much in this space because that would be not good. Not good at all. But I thought that these were relatively realistic in size, at least from my experience having pets and bringing them to the vet. Usually the exam rooms like this that you go into are fairly small, and there's not much space. There might be like an extra chair in the corner to sit in. But the footprint, I didn't think it was going to be enough space to put another chair in here for your Sims to sit in, because I just, in real life, there's not a grid that turns red if things are too close to it. But in The Sims, there is. So I was making sure to pay attention to that. I also have like certificates in these rooms that are like, I'm a certified vet, and having some paper towels and soap dispensers. And then I'm also adding some filing cabinets here. This is like the first door you go through right after the waiting room. And then we're back upstairs with the surgery machines. I just added the like the x-ray displays, and then downstairs I added a couple of other things. I was just finding decorations and having fun with it. So this is the upstairs bathroom. This is in the vet clinic, so if anyone needs to tinkle, this is where you go. I think it ends up having red accents, and there's not that many bathrooms. This is like the only fully private bathroom on this whole lot. The cafe doesn't have any bathrooms in it because it was small and I wanted to use all the space, and there's other places for your Sims to go to the bathroom if they needed to. And I think it's realistic that some places don't have public restrooms for people to go to. Not ideal. Not a fan of those at all in real life. But they do exist. So that's what I was thinking there. And then this is the gym. As you can see, it's very small. You walk in, there's the front desk, and then there's like these locker rooms off on the side, and this kind of open shower room plus some bathroom stalls. And I really like how this one came out. It's a little bit more rundown, and I quite enjoyed that. I really like things that are a little bit more rundown in The Sims. I think they're a bit of fun to build. And you can see I'm placing down a bunch of punching bags back here. Thought it was kind of fun. I originally had thought, it would be like a full-on gym. It would have all of the equipment, punching bags, plus treadmills and weight machines and like everything. Maybe even a rock climbing wall. That did not happen. As you can see, we just have punching bags and 2 weight machines because it's pretty small here. And I was originally just going to do punching bags, but I actually did build this over on Twitch first, and somebody had suggested maybe get some weight machines as well, and it could be all about like upper body strength probably. And I was like, yeah, sure, we could do that, and then it helps fill out the space more. But yeah, if you guys are interested in watching like the full stream playback of how this came to be, I think I built this over 2 streams. I do upload all of like my stream VODs over on my second channel, More Gryphi. There's links to that below, and you can also catch me live 4 days a week over on twitch.tv/MissGryphi. But we're in the front area again now, just getting some more decorations out here because it was looking a little bit bland. Getting a couple of these like drink cabinets or refrigerators. They're like vending machines, but not. And there's also a bunch of different like protein powders and stuff over on the other side. I also really enjoyed this orange rug from Eco Lifestyle. It felt like it was the right vibe for this gym. And then that graffiti gnome behind everything. Anyway, upstairs, we have these beautiful red tables. I mean, the tables aren't red, but the umbrellas, the umbrellas are red. I just thought it looked really cute. And then I'm trying to figure out a good display space over here. What I wanted to do is kind of have this raised platform to put some of the stuff on, and also have like a chalk backsplash. You're going to see me put that together here for all of the things that are available. I just wanted this to be a super cute cafe. Like, you probably took some cute pictures here. It just got cute vibes. I don't know how else to explain it, but lots of like chalk drawings up here, some storage up top, and I should be adding some lights as well in a little while. And I do end up moving that poster that's over on the right-hand side to another location. But first, adding one of these coolers up here. I just thought it looked so cute. I'm going to keep saying that phrase. I just liked this, or it's so cute. But I'm very, very, very happy with this cafe in particular. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this is my favorite of the 3 lots by a lot, like by far. But I really enjoyed those little benches on either side of the counters. Those are from Eco Lifestyle as well. And they have like really fake looking grass on the back of them. So I've never used them. But I thought they worked really nicely here, especially with that fence that I used as like the waiting line in front of the ordering space that also has like fake grass coming out of either side. So quite enjoyed that. Using those tiny living paintings again, because not only did they have foxes for the vet clinic, but they also have like coffee and hot chocolate and cupcakes and stuff, which was perfect for a cafe. And then, just getting some rugs all around, trying to make it look a little bit more aesthetic, I suppose. And I also really enjoyed the mason jar lights over all of the tables. That's one of my favorite lights in the game. I feel like I've been using it a lot lately. It's from Parenthood. There's that version, and then there is a cluster of 3 of them as well. So it felt like it was the right thing to use in here, so I did. And then there's just some more baked goods up on the counter over there, some hanging plants. Honestly, I'm not sure if I add anything else to the cafe space, or no, we're just going outside. So back to the vet clinic. We're just doing the outside space. I wanted to have like some agility training stuff. And I also have a couple of tubs out there. I was thinking, a place to wash the dogs. Probably a good idea. But that's pretty much it for this 3-in-1 community lot. I hope you guys liked it. Please let me know what you thought in the comments down below. And if you did like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That really does help me out. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody.